Welcome back to a new video. We've already hit 10k subs, so thank you everyone who's been supporting us. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. So you've probably already seen this car on Instagram, and if you haven't, please go to it. It's McCann 64. So this one is pretty special, and it's only got 4,000 miles on the clock. So this is the ultimate Mercedes C-Class car. They only ever made 800 of these Black Series and only 66 came into the UK. So back in 2012, Mercedes were kicking out Black Series on all the different models. Then all of a sudden, it all stopped. So these special end-of-line cars just finished. And that's why this makes it so rare. Nine years old this car is, and it's still more power than any of the modern day C-Classes. So the power of this is 510 brake horsepower with 640 Newton meters of torque. 0 to 60, 3.8, top speed about 190. So each engine is built by one man, and they signed the engine there. It's a V8, really growly, but what people don't know, it's a 6.2, and on the side, we all know it's a 6.3, C63, so somebody's lying. Now this new was £110,000. Now that's a crazy 45 grand more than the standard C63. And what do you get extra? Not that much. And probably that's why it's so rare. The spoiler kit was a crazy £7,000 extra. And that's why, again, you hardly see them out there with those kits on. So some of the special parts on the Black Series is this bulging bonnet and these nostrils. On the front as well, we've also got a carbon fibre splitter and carbon fibre canards. Now those are really rare for a road car. Wider arches, extra brake, air intakes, more carbon down on the splitter, and also carbon wing mirrors. Then when we get round to the back here, we have this absolutely crazy spoiler. It's manually adjustable. I don't know when you'd ever change it. And then also we've got the very special bit, the Black Series badge. So when we get inside, this is the 4-seater option. It also came with a 2-seater. All the Alcantara, the red stitching was special to the Black Series. More Alcantara. And then the really special thing about this car, it's only done 4,000 miles. I've never used this car. It was purely an investment. It was 45 grand more than the standard C63, and all you got was some Alcantara and some pointless body parts, and that's probably what makes it so special. People didn't buy it because it just wasn't worth the money. So it's so collectible and such an iconic car now, and it's all because of that badge, the Black Series. The C-Class was a salesman's car. It was square, shaped like a brick. It definitely wasn't designed in a wind tunnel. It looked like your dad's car, which had been drawn by the cartoon man down on Mallorca Beach. This car was supposed to be a track car, but it's still got mats. It's got aircon and sat-nav, electric seats. It's even got coat hooks. Imagine how good they could have made it if they'd have been bothered. Now, I have an interesting story, and the title wasn't clickbait. This was actually bought by stamps. So many of the cars around me are through hard work, through graft, through working late, but this one was totally different. The stamps. Now they have no expiry date, they have a monetary value, so no matter when you bought your first or second class stamp, it's still worth the same today. So in 2011, Royal Mail lost £120 million. So a second class stamp back then was 36p, but they gave this information that in 30 days they were going to go up 39%. I saw a business opportunity to increase my money by 39% overnight. So what I did is I sold everything I had. Every car, I remortgaged my house, I borrowed money, I maxed out my credit cards to buy as many stamps before the deadline as possible. Me and my friend went around the country buying stamps from every post office, every big one, every small one. We're just getting as many hands on these things before they've sold out. I went all in. I had no backup plan, and it was a risk. On the internet, and especially eBay, a few people had obviously done the same thing, so they were selling stamps. So I just sat back, kept hold of them, and waited till everyone else had sold out. I then put mine onto eBay. I bumped into a guy who was from London, and he did a lot of promotions for different artists and music brands. So I got a hold of him and we did a deal. I sold them for 1 penny less than what he could currently buy them. So he gave me 49 pence for every stamp. So I made 13p on every single stamp he bought off me. Now this sounds mad, but with the profit of those stamps, I bought this car. And what's even better now is this car has increased probably double its price. So those stamps have come a long way. I am not clever by any means, but I saw a gap in the market and I went for it, went all in and managed to basically get a free car. And to be honest, sounds a lot better and it didn't cost you any money. So the black car only had 4,000 miles on it, so I don't use it. Like, I've never driven it. It's definitely one for the garage to keep. So luckily I managed to get another one. This one's only done 15,000 miles. So yeah, it's still pretty new, but it's a two-seater version, and also it hasn't got the track pack, so the tyres aren't as sticky. So luckily enough, it can do this. Did you hear that bang then? It's that metal thing sticking up. Hopefully we ain't got a flat tyre. Check the pressure, yes we have. Do you remember that bang? I'm pretty sure that was that. Remember, remove all metal objects. What an idiot. So last time I took this out was 2 years ago, and now I've done 15 mile and we got a flat tyre. So we've been here for an hour with the puncher. Luckily you don't have to wait an hour, but Nick has just come to save us.
Do you want my work van? C63 estate wagon, family wagon, child seat included, look.
Perfect. I like that.
Child seat and helmet, ready for the track.
On-site service. I'll let the professional do the work.
There's all cords coming out of this.
Stop panicking, Nick.
I'm not panicking. Have these wheels ever been off?
Hey?
Have they ever been off?
No. I've got diplomatic immunity.
I've just took my kids to see Father's Christmas and I got a phone call from you pair. Saved the day, yeah?
Don't be like us too.
No, I'm trying not to be. Involved in the wrong crowd, didn't I?
That's proper.
Good job there.
Well, that's sealer work for that. I'm going to sell that as a part worn.
No problem. Thanks for that. Let's drive.
Cheeky. Well, if he treats his wheels like that, we might as well. Come on.
Cheers, Nick.
So we got no fuel, traction control off, it's still showing a puncher. We've got Nick's wheel, which is only an 18 and it's thinner, so it's crabbing. So I think it's time we went home. So we're back, nice and safe. It's good to see these two together because usually they're buried at the back of the garage. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're all on this journey together, so leave some comments, let me know what you want to see next. See you next time.